See some people joining. You can say hello and let me know where you're from. I'll get started shortly. I'm just trying to find myself on my laptop. There I am. Thank you, Stacy, for sharing, because that's how I was able to find myself. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Stacy. Let's see if I'm going to see comments, though. Yes, I am. Okay. Hi, Colleen. It's beautiful and sunny in 70s. Yeah, it's been cool here too today. A little muggy. So I'm praying for everybody. Stacy, you're not, are you in this, I forget, is it the West Coast? I don't know where in the storm is hitting exactly. I don't think you are in it, are you? Hi, Lynn. Hi, Carol. Hi, Anita. Hi, Josephine. Oh, you too are in Florida. Are you in the middle of this storm hitting tomorrow or late tonight? I hope not. I'm sending prayers out to you guys in Florida. There's a lot of you that are in Florida. Let me see. Sorry, I'm not going to be on screen tonight. I ate dinner really fast right before I got on here. I was running out of time and I spilled stuff on my shirt and I didn't have time to change it. So it would be very visible. So I don't want to look like such a mess. So I'm staying off screen tonight. And I'm tired too. So we are on the other side of the coast. Okay. Well, still sending prayers out to everybody that is in the middle of it. Gosh, I remember Hurricane Sandy here in New York, and it was in the Northeast. It was terrible. And so many storms since then. So just keep you all in my thoughts and watching the news. Mary Ellsbury, hello. Dawn Hutchins, hello. Mary loves this DSP. Hi, Nora from Washington State. Okay, thank you. So many of you are on. So I'm sorry I wasn't here on Friday. I wasn't going to get home in time as I had originally planned. And sometimes that happens. I was not home all day. And sometimes that happens, you know, where you plan something and you just can't get home in time. I would have been rushing and I just was worried that I wasn't going to get here. So I had to reschedule last Tuesday, and then I switched it to Friday, and then I couldn't come on Friday. So, but I'm here now. And I'm grateful for you all being here as well. Hi, Leslie. Leslie, you last time I was live, you and I forget who the other person was had won the prize patrol, and then I had a hard time. I know you purchased kits from me, or at least one kit, and I couldn't find your address. And then I remembered you weren't in my list on my list because your address wasn't on my list when you registered, but you had emailed me. So it took me a little while to figure out how to get your email, and I never got a chance to contact you. But it is in the mail now, Leslie, your prize patrol. So I don't even know if you know that you won the last time I was here, but it is in the mail, and you should probably get it within the next day or two. Okay. Let's see, who else is here? Oh, I'm sorry. My husband just walked in the door upstairs, so of course the dog's going to bark. She's upstairs now, so we're good. Anyway, I am using the Garden Walk 6x6 Designer Series paper, which is coming in the new catalog. And I'm also using the Modern Garden stamp set. And, oh, wait, these dies are not part of this. This comes with a punch that I'm not using tonight. So it's a bundle with a punch, but I don't have the punch here. This is just some textured floral dies that I may or may not use the leaf part of it. So I did die cut some of these leaves. We'll see. And then I also die cut this gorgeously made stamp set. I die cut these two pieces, this and this, the leaves here. I don't know what I'm going to use tonight. And I also have the bow punch that I could use. And let's see, what else are we using? I'm going to use this red ribbon from the Real Red Burlap Ribbon Combo. I'm going to use that. And so here are the die cuts. I just cut a whole bunch of them. So we'll look at them actually later when we're getting ready to use them. Also from this bundle, the stamp set punch and paper bundle are these gems. And they're called Blooming Pearls. And I'm also going to be using this punch, and I don't recall the name of it. It's in the annual catalog. I don't remember the name of it, but I'm using that tonight. And then on my sample, I used Poppy Parade because that's what it says on the back of this paper, that it's Poppy Parade. But I got to be honest, it looks a little Real Red to me. Maybe it does say Real Red. Let's see. Calypso Coral, Garden Green, Mossy Meadow, Poppy Parade, Pretty Peacock, and Wild Wheat. But this is really dark, and it looks like Real Red in there. So I think I'm gonna stick with Real Red on this one. So as I said, I did a lot of the die cutting already. So why don't we move all of this over? And also the newsletter won't go out tomorrow as it normally does. I'm just a little bit behind on things. I have not had a lot of time these past week. And so my newsletter is not prepped. So I don't think I'm going to have it ready tonight. I'm a little bit tired. So I think that it's going to wait until Thursday. I'm going to try to work from home on Thursday. So I'm using the back. So here's this pretty poinsettia paper. And I'm going to use this side with these polka dots. So anyway, I'm going to try to work from home on Thursday. So maybe, oh no, what happened? The cap, wow, that's a mess. Hold on. Wow. Okay. I wonder what happened. I'm going to leave this alone and I'm going to clean this off. And I'm going to get a new one. I'll have to fix that later. Okay. I'm glad it didn't make too much of a mess. Hold on. Okay. Let's open it. See, I had to get up and then you would have really seen my shirt. All the mess on my shirt. Let's open this new one. And get that one out of there. That's dangerous. And this is going to come out quick. Stay tuned to the end for Prize Patrol. I already picked out, I didn't have time to do my wheel, the Prize Patrol wheel either. I'm telling you, it's been a little bit crazy around here. So since I didn't have time to do the Prize Patrol, I went through some of those that share and comment. And then I went through my list from June, July, and this month, August, and picked 2 people that did not win at all yet. So hold on one second. I want to get paper for the inside. Okay, I realized I didn't have an insert either. I think I have the envelope though here. Yeah, I do. Okay. So there we have it. There's the layer, right? And then, oh, thank you for the shares. I appreciate that. Capital letters really help because when I'm looking next time, I'm going to, it'll be so much easier to see. And a lot of you are coming up on my shared now. So I must be friends with a lot of you now on Facebook. And I have to be honest, on my personal Facebook page, I accept the requests, especially when you're paper crafters, but I really don't post on my personal page at all anymore. It's a very rare occasion. I just do this business page these days and my Instagram. Yeah. So now I'm taking a strip of Pretty Peacock. And so you saw I put some glue on each side. And I'm going to try to make it the same size on this side. Okay. And then we're going to add some more liquid glue, just a thin strip, and then add these stripe pieces. So now the stripe comes from this designer series paper. And originally I started off with this one, and I thought this one was a little bit better. I see Margot shared. Thank you so much. Hi, Paula. Thank you for being here. And Lynn shared. Thank you so much. Okay, so here we have this piece. So we had these measurements will be in the newsletter, in the tutorial. But these were a 1/2 inch. The Pretty Peacock pieces were 1/2 inch, and so are the striped ones 1/2 inch. And this is 2 inches by 5, and they're 5.5 in length to fit right on top of here. Okay, so this looks pretty even up there. I'm not worried about that. Down here, we'll see. Now I'm going to layer this whole piece. I'm going to have to fix that liquid glue because there's a lot of glue in there. I don't want that to get wasted. And the one that I just that was just I'm going to come in about 1/2 inch. Now on my original, I didn't cover the whole panel. But on this one, I'm going to cover the whole panel. On this one, I covered the whole panel, I should say. Okay. All right. So this is Pretty Peacock, and so you can see all that hanging. So I'm going to have to cut that off because that makes me crazy. The overhang. There. Okay. So we'll leave that to the side for now. I don't want to. We'll see about the inside. Actually, yeah, we'll see about the inside shortly. So now I have a 2-inch piece. I don't really know the length of it here. We're going to cut it down anyway. So I'm going to take that 2-inch piece and this banner punch. Look how pretty that is. It's such a pretty design. I wonder what it's called. I forget. Let me see. I just want to tell you the name of it right now while we're here. This is the annual catalog, so I can show you that. I'm curious to know what it's called. It's called Elegant Edge Tag Topper. It's really pretty. I used it for one of my kits, like the snack, the little goodie that I gave you guys in one of my kits. and I used it. So now I'm going to go probably, I want about, so maybe I want 2.5 inches. I want this to be 2.5 inches. So I'm going to bring the top of this to the 2.5 inch mark, and that should do it. Let's do 2 3/4 and cut it down if I need to. I feel better that way. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. And now we're going to do a little cutting of the sentiment. So I'm going to take the from this set, the Modern Garden set. I'm going to use It's Your Birthday, and I'm going to use Enjoy Your Special Day, but we're going to make Enjoy Your and Special Day on 2 different lines. Even though it's one stamp going across, we're going to do it on 2 different lines. So let's go with It's Your Birthday. I'm going to clean that. Nope, we're going to keep this out. So now here's the stamp that says Enjoy Your Special Day. And we're going to cover up Special Day with Post-it note. We're going to mask it. Special Day, we'll cover that up. And we're just going to ink up Enjoy Your. And then we're going to take off the mask and try to center this. I'm going to stand up. Okay. Now we're going to clean it because I don't need this color anymore. I'm also going to clean the other stamp. Okay. And then we're going to take Real Red on a piece of scrap. And I don't need to cover this because I'm going to be cutting out the word Special Day. And then we're going to stamp this in Real Red, and we're going to cut out the word. Actually, I want this to be a little bit darker. Okay. We're going to cut out the word birthday. Okay, so we're going to do a little fussy cutting here. I'm actually going to clean these because I don't want them to get on anything. Okay. All right, so let's see. I'm going to cut out birthday. We're going to cut around the word, and then we're going to cut Special Day. And that's only going to take a second. So we're just going to, nothing fancy here. Just, yeah, I like that I'm using Real Red on here rather than the Poppy Parade. Sometimes that happens with the DSP. They say it's one color, but it looks like another color. It happens every now and then. I guess when it goes to print, the shade maybe the shade changes slightly. I don't know. I don't know anything about color or stuff like that. So it just looks more Real Red to me than. And then also in this paper, it looks like there's that Blushing Bride color. This is not Flirty Flamingo. It is not Bubble Bath. And it looks a little Blushing Bride to me. But we don't have Blushing Bride anymore. I mean, I would still use it. I have tons of it. But I didn't. But just in case, if you get this paper or if you have it and you need a color to match up to this, and you have Blushing Bride, I think it makes a good match. Because, like I said, definitely not Flirty Flamingo, in my opinion. Okay, so there's there's birthday. And then here's special day. Kind of giving it a little bit, not a real straight cut across. Let's see. We are almost there. Now, there are lots of ways to do this. To do two-tone, you could use markers, and I could have colored the words, but I wanted to cut them out anyway because I want to do some, I want to dimensional these. Hi, Paula. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate that. Okay, so I'm going to take some of these dimensionals. That one is too small, so what I'm going to do here is cut straight up. These ones on the side here, there's like this little strip. I'm going to cut straight up on that strip. So I get this one long piece like that. And that should do it right there. So here, I'm going to put special day. I have to stand again. And then we're going to cover up the peacock colored birthday with the red one. So there, so there you have it. It's a little dimensional, right? Okay. So now we'll put that on here. I'm going to put dimensional behind here as well. I know I put too many. I always do. I'm going to put some on the corners as well. I'm just a dimensional freak. Any of you love to put a lot of dimensionals on your cards and make sure they're secured? I do it also because these get mailed to you guys and for prize patrol, so I want to make sure nothing happens to them. They don't sink in the middle or on the corners or anything like that, so I want them to be nice and strong. And then we'll put this here. Okay. I'm doing this a little different, like the tag is different from my sample. Now this is where I need your help. What are we going to use? What leaf? Let's see. Put this stuff back so it's not all in my way. So I want to use a leaf on, I know you can't see this, but I can, so I have to clean that off because it's bothering me. A little bit of glue. Little bit of glue bothers the heck out of me. Okay, so now I have all these pieces, right? And Stacy says she uses a ton of dimensionals. Yeah, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I know. This one might be definitely, yeah, it's definitely too big. Okay, so that one's out. It's too big. This one might be out. That one's kind of pretty. Wait, let's get these little pieces out. Okay, this is pretty. That one's kind of nice, but I don't think I could stand it alone by itself. I can do two. No, that's too much. It takes away. I might stick with the one. Oh, this one might be nice. You know what? This one might be nice. And I might, don't get mad at me if I use a retired punch. Let's see. I don't know. What do you think of that one? This one is on my original, but I don't want it on here. I don't think I want that one. Okay, so I think it's going to be this one. Let's see. I might use, I'm gonna be honest, I was playing with the Blushing Bride, so I might just bring it on over and check it out. Let's see. I'm gonna get my Trio Punch and the Blushing Bride. Well, Well, I thought I had Blushing Bride on the table, but it appears I do not. But I found a bag of goodies. So when I was playing with this paper, of course, also because I was using all these other colors for another card that I'm going to share later. But when I was playing with all this, I happened to, the green with lots of little leaves is perfect. So I hope you mean this one, or do you mean this one? So on my left or on my right, Nora? So maybe in this little bag of goodies, I might find some Blushing Bride pieces or some puppy pieces. Oh, here, look. See, I was playing with the Blushing Bride. Let's see. Nora, the green with lots of little leaves. That's the same. Oh, that might look pretty. You see what I mean? Look at that. Now, this is the Trio Punch that I'm never getting rid of. It's retired, just in case you have it. And if you really like it and want it, I'm sure somebody on Marketplace has it. Let's see. Oh, I have little white ones you can add in there. So then a lot of these are from the Petal Park or Sentimental Park as well in here. So I was playing with a lot of different, let me see what I can find in here. I found a little white one. Poppy. So here's Poppy, white and Poppy, and here's another white one. I don't know. Okay, let's just go with this for now. Let's see what we have here. Did you answer me, Nora? I don't know if you commented. Let's see. I can't see any more comments. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this one. Maybe not put flowers on it all like I didn't on the other one. Okay, let's do the ribbon. Here's the ribbon. It's nice. This is a very, from this set, it's satin, and it's just the right size too. It's like a 1/4 inch, and I like them when they're smaller, the ribbons, because I generally cut them down up the middle lengthwise anyway. Let's see. I think for now, love the right one. So this one is my right. Yeah. This is pretty too, but it hangs over too much. Okay, I'm going to go with that one. And put some liquid glue on here. So I just put liquid glue behind the ones that are actually sitting on the white paper. I wish I could find a third trio flower. I think I'm going to leave them off. I'm going to leave off the flowers for now. If I change my mind, and then we'll put that there. going to put that there, and we're going to put some gems, and I think we're going to be done. Oh, goodness. Alana, if you're here, I forgot to get this in the mail today. I just found it in my, this is actually the July card class kit. Monthly card class kit. My in-person card class, that's the kit for you. And I'll show you guys that later. I just saw it in my thing. It was supposed to go along with some other packages today, and it got lost. Got stuck here. Let me leave it here so I remember to take it and weigh it. And put some postage on there. Okay. There's that, and let's get some gems. I'm not going to use the pink ones. I used the peacock ones on my original, so I'll stick with those. These peacock ones. One. There's no medium one on here. I wish there was a medium. I guess maybe here. No, let's go here. Nope, it looks silly. I'm gonna go down here where I had my original one. I'll go down there, maybe right in the middle of that flower. I don't want to put too many on. Okay. How about we do the inside? Maybe we'll do this one for the inside. That'll look pretty on the inside. Just little dabs. Actually, you know what? We have this whole glob of a mess here. Why don't I dip? Oop, that was dipping too much. Dip a little bit in there and wipe some off. I'm gonna let it get that right on there. Put that on the inside. I'm also going to use it to just kind of use it for, I'm going to use my, what am I going to use here? Oh, yes. I'm going to use some from the mini glue dots. I'm not going to waste that glue, that's for sure. I'm not wasting it. Okay. And clean that up with my adhesive remover once it dries a little bit. I think that's fine, right? Just the leaves. What do you think? The one on the right that you have laying. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. Thank you, Nora and Stacy, for saying that. The green with lots of, okay, there we go. All right, I think that's it. I'm not going to go crazy with this card. I'm going to keep it simple. So I used a different tag here than from my original, which is right here. So I used that long one, and I feel like it gets a little lost, but, and I used a different punch here, and I used Poppy for the birthday and special day. Looks a little brighter. And it may very well be Poppy now that I'm looking in the camera here, looking on my computer. It looks pretty light now, but it goes, the red, real red goes with the ribbon anyway, the ink. It's fine. And now, do you notice that the whole card on my sample is not covered? You can't really see that, but it is on the one that we just did. So there's a little bit of difference there. So that's this week's card. Nice and quick, really easy. I'm not even going to do the envelope. I will probably take some paper and do the flap. Actually, why don't we do that now? Let's do that. I have paper here, so let's do that now. Let's take some scraps that I was playing with, and let's just get it over with and do the envelope. And let's do this. We need about 2.5 inches. It's 6 inches long, so we need about 2.5 inches. 2 1/4, 2.5. Let's just do that. And we have some more of that glue we can use. Look at that. All that glue just got used up. No waste. And I won't have to put so much on here. Okay. Now let's cut that. There's that. I'll do the other one too. Not right now, but I will. That way when I'm getting ready to give it away. Why don't we use another one of these leaves since we have it? Maybe this one, but not the whole thing. Just like a little piece of it there. Nah, let's not. The envelope flap is enough. There you have it. There you go. There's the envelope and the card. So these will be given away next time I'm live. And let's see, what are we going to talk about now? Oh, so the package that I was supposed to put in the mail for Alana today, I'll do it shortly. Tonight after this live, I'll package it up. But it is the August monthly card class that I held at my house, and quite a few of you made purchases and or purchased the kit. So the purchases are a minimum purchase in my online store of $35. It's in the description using the host code link that's in the description, or a flat purchase of $20 plus a $25 plus a $5 fee for shipping. But when you do the $35 minimum purchase in my online store, the shipping's included. So it's well worth it if you have some supplies that you need to get. And what you would get for free with that purchase is a card kit with 4 cards. About to grab that. And these were the cards. You get a PDF tutorial, just the videos, and I can't even remember if I put measurements, but the cards look like this. These were the July in-person class cards. Okay, so you get a quick peek at those. And this is what a kit looks like. Okay, so you get all the die cut for you. You just need stamps and the inks. Whatever inks that you have. Black works with everything. Versamark is in here. And so that I have one more kit. I'm not making any more. So just let me clarify. I have one more kit actually. I'm sorry, 2 more kits. 2 more kits and I'm done. So if you want to make a purchase, you want to purchase this for $20 flat, just email me here. Or if you want to make a $35 minimum purchase in my online store, also email me so I know who's getting the last 2 of these kits for the August. We're just at the end of August, so I don't want to make any more kits. So with 2, but I do have another one coming up, and I will share that with you as well. And the one that I have coming up in August, my in-person class, this class is only going to be 3 cards, because there's a lot of die cutting and embossing going on here. So this month for August is only going to be 3 cards. And when I have this much die cutting to do, that's how it's always going to be, just 3 cards. If there's not a lot of die cutting, it will be 4. That's how it's going to go. So this is card number. It uses the Masterfully Made Designer Series paper. So I will just quickly share the 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Those are the 3 cards, and they use that die. They use this textured floral die. Also, I used a sentiment from this stamp set, but you can use any stamp set. I use this sentiment. This is from the Birthday Blooms is from the stamp set that goes with this, which is, again, it's textured floral. I don't have it in front of me. That's that one. And then this one is from, there's like an hourglass stamp set and dies. So this banner and this stamp set is from the hourglass. So, and then I also have some of the Petal Park or Sentimental Park dies and punch. And this is the paper from the Design Series paper. So you'll get paper. You'll have to fussy cut that. So there's a little bit of fussy cutting. I'm going to get this out later this week in my newsletter. So yeah, my newsletter is not going to go out tomorrow for sure, because I forgot about this too, that I have to get this in there. Okay, so these are for September. These cards are September's online in-person class, and you'll get videos for this and measurements. That's my in-person class. If you want them come September, it'll be the same thing, either flat purchase or which I don't recommend, because you get more out of it when you make an online purchase. And when it's $35. And I think that's it. I think we're ready for Prize Patrol. Last time I was live, I made these cards that were cased, copied, and selectively edited from Michaela Chitheridge in the UK, the Crafty Oink Pen. And I did a little bit of designing. Her layout was just like this. I changed the colors. The only thing that's different, the only thing that isn't different is that I used that background Versamarking with that flower, and I used the wine glasses. However, the colors and all the ribbon, everything, the paper, the ribbons, the colors, even another layer is different. It's just this part that's the same, but different colors. Okay. So the people that I chose, I looked through this list where I was keeping track of everyone that's won in June, July, and August so far. And two people that I noticed that are here a lot and didn't win. One is, she's usually here, and I think you were here, and sometimes on YouTube, is Josephine Zolo. And Josephine, I believe that you've purchased kits from me, and I have your address. And the other is Beth Bergion, and I think you're here too, Beth. I feel like I saw your name. So if you're both here, Beth, can you please email me here? I don't believe that I've ever mailed you anything before. So if you could email me right here, you could take a snapshot or copy it, or it's in the description of this. Facebook Live or YouTube Live, it's in the description. So that's my email. If you could please send me your address if you'd like to get the card. And Josephine says, thank you. Yes, I have. Yes, you have ordered. So I have your address. And Beth, if you're here or if you're watching on replay, thank you very much. I don't remember who was for shares and who was for comments. I think Josephine was for comments and Beth was for sharing. Okay, so there you go. And here again is tonight's card, in case you missed it. And I don't know if I'm going to be here next week. It's Labor Day weekend. And also my husband's schedule is changing and he's going to be around a lot more. So I'm not 100% sure when I am going to be back. But if I am not here next Tuesday, I will be drawing for these cards either on my next live, depending on whether or not it's too far out, or I might, if it's too far out, I might just do a drawing and post it here on Facebook. We'll see. Okay. So don't count on me being here next Tuesday. Definitely don't count on me being here next Tuesday. And then I'll be in touch with when I'm going to be here again. But please join my newsletter. The link is in the description above. You could find it in any communication that I have. You can find it on my blog to join my newsletter, because that's where you're always going to get, the most information of what I'm doing. Okay. All right. So there we have it. Again, if you're interested in September's monthly card class, this is not the kit that I do with Heather. This is my monthly card class in person. you will have notification of these in my newsletter. They're really fun. And there's a lot of die cutting and punching. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful Labor Day weekend for those of you in the United States. And I'll be getting these out in the mail over the weekend, if not sooner. All right. Take care. Thank you for being here. And I appreciate you all. Bye-bye.